Hello, hello. Back again. Don't think anyone is here yet, so just hi for bot viewers for now, I guess. Let me ping everywhere for it. Because we're starting a new match pretty soon with a bit of a addition that we'll talk later once more people come on. Nice. Give me a minute. We'll get to all the stuff in a bit. Don't feel like doing stream intro again because it's like the third stream today. If I had the energy, it probably would have been just one big stream, but oh well. It's fine either way. Wish that the games weren't that far apart. Still had some stuff to do outside of the stream. So let me turn this keyboard. Hello, Sylvian fan. This scoreboard is so off center. No, that's better. Love to see that. Okay, so hello guys, hello people who have tuned in. We are gonna have another exciting tournament match pretty soon, Kenneth versus Boots. And this time I will not be casting it just by myself. I will have another caster, another commentator here with me. Sheep03, very cool guy, very cool streamer. You guys should go check his stream out. But he was just streaming before I started, and he does stream pretty often. So, but I think he will do better at plugging himself in. Let me get in a call with him really quickly. Give me a minute. Hello, Sheep.
I'm connecting.
Hello. You have connected. Hi.
31. What a pleasure to talk to you again.
What a pleasure to have you here finally.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Interesting match coming up here. Very excited to see how it breaks down.
Been waiting on you to finally join our tournament games. We've had quite a bit. I can feel you and people who haven't been really paying attention on what is going on, if you'd like.
Of course, give us the summary. Tell us about this tournament a little bit.
So, the start of the tournament was pretty exciting. We've started with IL going up against Sky Parkour in the first match, and it seemed like it wasn't turning out the way everyone thought it would be, because Sky was actually winning quite a few rounds at the start of the games, but IL managed to turn the games into his favor and win in the end all 3 games, 3-0ing another of his opponent. So that was the very first tournament match, and then and I was streaming it as well, and then everything just died. Like, I wasn't able to do anything. Like, my whole computer just hard died, and then all my streams that I tried to start after that were dropping 90% of the frames. So all of the other games had to be streamed in the voice call by another organizer. So that was a bit an anticlimactic start, but
Absolutely. I mean, looking at the bracket so far, it's kind of looking what you would expect from the early matches in the tournament. A lot of 3-0s, 3-1s. looks like pretty swift for all those best players in the game. Really, just making sure to send maybe the players that aren't so good down to the lower bracket, and hopefully, as the tournament goes on, we'll be able to see some more of these high level players go up against each other.
Yep, that is true. But we've had two very interesting matches so far. And both of them uh, involving a player named Blitzer, if you ever heard of him before.
I can't say I have. Would you like to fill me in?
Yeah, Blitzer used to be like the contender for a GOAT player back when the community just started in 2020. He used to 1v1 people a lot, and people were thinking that he was the closest one to the cheetah level back in the day. And around like early 2021, he completely stopped playing party games, and I was sometimes asking him to join the tournament, and for this one he finally agreed and joined the tournament after like 2 years of not being in the community. And like a lot of people were predicting him to win, even though he was rusty and but still had very insane mechanics and good game knowledge. And in the very first game on the tournament, he was up against Sylvian Fan, the guy who we saw in Christmas 1v1 as a random in one of the games, and who messed up some of our players. And Sylvian Fan since then joined the community, being like the newest player in this tournament. And Sylvian Fan managed to beat Blitzer without dropping a single game. The only match that Blitzer got a point in was a tie in the second round. So that was
I just saw the scoreboard. Did Blotzer get double eliminated?
yes.
Did he go 0-2? Damn, he went 0-2.
Yeah, and
brutal
in
start.
the second game that we just played today and was very interesting. Like this was the first match of the tournament so far without that, and that took more than 3 games to finish, and it was also had some not controversies but some like uncertain moments. So the first game Blitzer won somewhat easily, and it seemed like Blitzer was getting back on his level, like getting a win against Sky and probably moving up in the losers bracket. And then in the second game, he lost only by like 2 stars, but in one of the rounds he had a weird lag that in chicken rings, which caused him to lose the game, even though he was ahead for the whole round. He like literally lagged for 5 seconds, and we didn't really know what to do, so we decided to carry on and deal with it later if it affects the result. Sky proceeded to win game 3 just by 2 stars again. Blitzer absolutely popped off game 4, winning with 23 stars. And in 5th round, Sky was ahead by 5 points in the end, and it seemed like Sky was knocking off Blitzer if we don't count if we count the chicken rings from game 2. And in the last 2 rounds, Blitzer managed to catch up and almost beat Sky, and it came down to settling the tie between Sky and Random for 3rd place in the last RPG by damage, and to figure out if Blitzer managed to tie it up or not. And turned out that Sky did get more damage than Random. They did won by 1 star game 5, and after reviewing the chicken rings footage from Blitzer, I suggest them to replay that round, since this one bug that affected only Blitzer affected the whole results of the game. But Blitzer refused, and he said, "I'm okay with losing. It's not a big deal." So
wow, drama already marring the tournament. But either way, the community stays strong, and it keeps rolling. Very interesting game so far. So talk to me maybe a little bit about the match that we're about to see between these 2 players. What are you expecting to see, and who are you expecting to win?
I'm expecting to see a very interesting match. I really always love to see new people. Boots never played in any tournaments related to party games, but despite that, already have some sort of name in the community, while with him being an active chatter and creating a very established memes related to party games and himself as well. So it would be an interesting game for sure. Like probably expecting Kenneth to have more chances, as he is a really good player with more experience, but and that's what I think more people would also expect. But there are a lot of people who were predicting Boots to win as well. That like there are like I vividly remember multiple people predicting a 3-2 win for Boots in this match. So gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
When I think about a match like this, I mean, when I see that name Kenneth kind of just like defines kind of the new generation of party gamers to me. Kind of like the new guy that comes into the community and just starts taking heads, starts playing really well, and starts drawing eyes towards his name. But now he's been here for a little bit. He's been playing for a little bit. People know he's kind of established, and so now he's going up against that new gen. It's kind of the eternal cycle of party games where eventually, when you become new, you're eventually going to become old, and then the new guy is going to come up and start beating you. So maybe this could be the match that really cements his name in this community as a real tournament threat.
It might be just like Sylvian Fan did with Blatzer, kinda in the yesterday. So
Hey, can you ban that Nils guy? He was talking about Cycle for a little bit. It was really weird.
yeah, for sure. Give me a sec. Anyway,
But yeah. All right.
uh, yeah, I think the participants will be ready in a few minutes, so just need to wait for
All right.
Boots to arrive.
Yeah,
So
very exciting.
yeah, it will be exciting. Actually, we might have more games, but then like not have a strong schedule. Like there is a certain few players who might play later today, but they don't know when. Whenever just one of them is ready, and a lot of games will be happening tomorrow, probably around same time. So
Man, all right. So, can you maybe during this match, are you looking forward to any particular games? Whenever I'm watching a party games match, I'm always kind of looking for those same games. Those I always love watching what's it called? Super Sheep. I'm a huge fan of Super Sheep, and stuff like Snowball Fight, and stuff like the pig jousting. All those games that really force those players to go up against each other, where they can really affect each other, are always the games that I enjoy watching the most, and always the games that I look out for, because I think it really can come down to how good these players are at being able to deal with not only each other, but like the random elements of Dons and other players maybe griefing them.
yeah, I look for those games here too, because not only all the factors that you said, but also the fact that Boots seems to be a very big fan of those games, of PvP related games. He was talking in the players chat that uh, he doesn't really understand why some of the games are banned. Like he says, High Ground is his favorite game. So
Okay, hold on. I don't go that far. All right, hold on. Don't compare me and him together. This
no,
is not fair.
no, I'm not comparing you and him. I was just saying, saying that he suddenly loves some PvP related games, and maybe if they will be getting pick jousting, this is where Boots will be getting his points from. Like maybe this is his biggest win condition in this matchup. So
Absolutely. Uh, do you and of course, talking about those games where you can't really affect each other, especially a game something like Workshop, something like the fucking digging game, because Lab Escape. Yeah, I know my names. Do you get concerned that there's like one player that's just far better than another in that game, where if you get enough of those games, it's kind of just a foregone conclusion?
that is certainly the case for some people. We had a game between Centillionaire and Never Random, a person who never played in tournaments before, and they got all of those types of games in round two. Like, and all of them, like Centillionaire is really good at. It's like it was like Workshop, Jigsaw Rush, Lab Escape, Volcano, and like all of all of those games, and all of the games Cent has world record in. So and like it's does become at one point just a matter of practice and a bit of luck in these games, and Kenneth, as the person with way more practice than Boots, probably has a very good upper hand today in those games.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. But I'd also, I'd give some credit to these newer players. I mean, as the community has been developing and growing, I mean, we've only increased the amount of practice tools that we have at our disposal to practice those kind of games to really hone in on those skills and really get good. And so, as a new player who just joins the community, there's so much more opportunity to get better so much faster. And that's kind of why you're seeing a lot of these new players rise through the ranks so quickly because of all the tools that we've developed over the years to really give ourselves an edge, to really give ourselves, to reach that next level of party gaming.
that is true, and it only keeps improving. We only keep improving, only keep uh, getting new stuff. Maybe not as fast, but we're getting there. We are definitely coming up with new stuff, like the new thing we made for the tournaments. If I don't know if you heard, we started like a little predictions competition for the tournament matches. So
We've we have You're telling me that we have introduced gambling to party games?
it's not really gambling. It's just people can submit their predictions, and depends on how close the predictions were. They will get points and just be sorted in one big leaderboard between all of them, and that's just about it. Not really anything involving money. So
Sports betting is only getting more popular, I guess. All right,
yeah.
look, I'm looking forward to this match here.
Hmm.
I think we've said all that really can be said about it. It's certainly we're hoping for an exciting match. We're hoping for a fun one, and we're hoping for these two players to get themselves together and really get ready and get prepared to go up against each other so we can entertain these people.
Absolutely. Let's see. This should be the time for their match. Okay, Boots is online, so let me invite him and Kenneth in the party, and you as well. Also, I would probably need to update the all the stats, all the scores by myself, unless if you can help me with that, if you're down to do it, I can give you access to the doc.
Yeah, I can do that. I would love an invite.
Okay, give me a minute then. Mm, Can you send me your email in DMs?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Uh,
I'll send you my non-business email.
I'll send you all the links. The one for the stats, for keeping track of games that we have and stars, and the one for stream scoreboard. So,
That's right. I
okay.
get access to all the cool stuff now, boys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ship is the new tournament organizer for sure.
I'm deep in it, all right? I got all the connections.
I mean, you probably do more than half of the tournament organizers right now. So,
Wow. All right, no need to put some heat on the other tournament organizers, man. Calm down.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I love them.
Brutal.
I love
All
them,
right.
but do your job sometimes, guys, please.
Oh, this is cool. Damn. All right, I see that. Oh, damn. Oh, this is actually sick. Oh, wow. This is actually super nice. Okay, I will keep track of that. I should have used this when I was streaming the party games tournament. This is nice.
Yeah,
God
this is
damn.
very convenient.
Genji so
Shading
OP.
the organizers. I'm not
Ooh,
shading
look
them.
at that. I'm changing the score, boys. Look at that. Ooh.
You should have seen Centillionaire do that before every match. He sets it to like 1337 420 on
That's so
both 420 0. Yeah. Alright.
well, I mean, I think the whole scoreboard right now it's a really cool addition. I think that's super sick that we have that.
Yeah. I wish it could be a bit better, but I don't know. I think it's pretty nice either way.
I mean, it's certainly not the most aesthetically pleasing thing in the world, but I mean, it gets the job done. And ultimately, in a game like party games, that's kind of all you need to get done.
Yeah, yeah. Just a
We're
little perfectionist inside me wants a bit more. Yeah,
we're not streaming to the millions, but maybe someday.
maybe one day. Party games is a new esport.
Exactly. That's what we're going for. Okay.
And just specify for Boots and Kenneth if they're not aware. Okay, we should be ready to begin now. I think I have everything prepared, so I think both of the players are ready. Boots seems excited, so I'm excited. I hope all the viewers are excited too, and you too, Shape.
Of course I'm excited. I mean, first party games match that I'm casting of the tournament. Hopefully, many more to come. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah. So let's see how it will go. Kenneth is ready. Just confirmation from Boots. He's R as well. So let us begin then. Kenneth KMS versus Boots. Let's start.
All right. Let's jump right into it. First game of the match, 0-0 scoreline across the board. No wins, no losses, no points have been scored yet, but that is going to change in just 7 seconds. We are looking forward, looking for that first game. What are we going to get? It's going to be Lab Escape.
Yeah.
One of those games that we were talking about, those individual games. Let's see who is going to be able to take a game of Lab Escape.
Let's see how both of them will perform. Kenneth starting with a early lead and then instantly losing it. Boots is currently up ahead by like half a block.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're staying relatively close here, but Boots actually extending the lead here. Kenneth, a slight mistake. That's going to cost him. And Boots is, I'm not going to say he's running away with it, but a 2-block lead like that this early, I don't know. Kenneth has got to make some moves to catch up. Look at, oh my God, Boots is fast.
Yeah,
This kid's got some sauce, Als.
Yeah, he's jumping in hard in the tournament. Damn. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes. The round is not over yet, but Boots is approaching the last 5 blocks with a very good lead, and I think he'll be taking the first round for himself, and he does. Boots winning his first round of Party Games tournaments. Good job.
That is exciting. Look at that. The
And
little mini celebration coming out in the chat. You love to see that.
Yeah.
But already Boots setting the tone for the game. He can hang. He can stand up in those individual matches against Kenneth. A player like Kenneth who is so good, so powerful, so strong, so known in this community, already falling so early, and you got to start to worry a little bit if this is going to affect the mental at all.
I really hope not. Really hope not. Let's see. See what the second round will be. One more. A less individual game that can probably be affected a lot by randoms.
Exactly. It's just a game that strategy means everything. It's a slower game, and you have to be able to play it more tactically, understanding the way the grass moves, understanding the way that your cow moves, and being able to find those places where you can get the most grass. Oftentimes in a game of lawnmower, those first couple of minutes where grass is most plentiful, that's going to determine how much you win it, basically.
Yeah, and Boot seems to be having a lot of sharp turns, a lot of turnaround that usually do not give you too many points, usually make you lose speed, causing Kenneth to actually getting a little bit of a lead at the start here. So
yeah, Kenneth's just playing this so smart. He's finding all of the best paths right now. He's finding all the grass. Look at that beautiful little patch for him. And he looks like he's gonna be running away with it, looking to tie up the score here.
Oh yeah, Kenneth is getting so much grass on the side there on the ring. Yeah, it's a tie-up score for Kenneth now.
The extra credit grass there goes so hard, and they're jumping into a banned game immediately.
Yeah. Give me
Fire
a second.
leapers.
I forgot to send you the link to the spreadsheet. I added you to the stat spreadsheet, but I forgot to give you the link for it. Oops. Would you be also able to update it as well during the match?
Live? I'm trying to can we just look at the can I just look at the VOD afterwards?
No, it's fine. I will update it then myself. It's just easier to keep track of repeat games that way. So, but I'll deal with that. It's fine. Pig fishing. We're starting with the next round now. A game that Kenneth is usually really good at. He had a 100% solid win rate in Christmas 1v1 in it, winning against people, really good players like IL and Itamar in this game. So,
Yeah,
and
and Kenneth got off to an early start actually, but Boots coming back. He's on a nice rhythm right now.
yeah, stealing
Kenneth, of
some from
course, on the
Kenneth.
green team, but Boots, he's going to be on the purple team, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, he's
I
purple.
on the purple team, and already keeping it close. But Boots is on a nice rhythm right now. If Kenneth can get him off of it, that could be that. Oh, there he goes. Boots playing this really odd. I don't really like the. Oh, wait, off the rhythm. No, both players on a really nice rhythm right here. Kenneth might need to be a little bit more aggressive, but he does have the lead right now. So as long as he can keep that rhythm going, there's no harm for him. It is close though, and Boots falls off again. My problem with Boots in this game is that he just seems to be falling off the rhythm so much. He gets on a really good movement on a really good back and forth pattern, but he just seems to drop it for random reasons. I don't really get it, but he's keeping it close though.
Yeah, probably the lack of practice, maybe lack of experience, but Boots was quite ahead at the start and was pretty close to winning it. So this game is rigged. Yeah.
Based. All right.
Okay.
Jungle Jump. I love spectating Jungle Jump. This is just a game
Oh,
that is it. Oh,
can
wait.
it can it fall off at the start?
That yeah, I saw that too. Boots so far ahead. Can Kenneth catch up? He's actually making a bit of a run for it. Can he find? No, but Boots makes no mistakes.
Yeah,
He
Boots.
doesn't play it perfectly, but he plays it well enough to
Mm-hmm.
capitalize on the mistake from Kenneth.
Yes. He played it, like I said, not the best, but it was enough to beat Kenneth, who made a mistake right off the start.
Wow,
Just
such a weird place to make a mistake too. Must have been just a brain lapse, just a bit of a fart there. It happens to the best of us, but
yeah. Oh fuck. I was not ready. I did not hear the noise. I will
all
die.
right.
Boots and Kenneth are so wet.
Jumping off, jumping off immediately into a game of Volcano. Now the Volcano is going to be interesting. We're going to see who's going to be able to play the safest. Now I'm going to ask here if it's correct that dying towards the middle or falling off towards the middle will give you you'll take longer to actually hit the lava if you die
Yeah,
towards the side.
yeah,
Okay, I
because
thought
you dive when you touch lava, and there's less lava in the middle, and Kenneth actually winning because of that. They had pretty much the same jump, but Kenneth made it
yeah.
closer to the mid, and like that's
Kenneth played that really nicely.
yeah. Now following up with a quick game of Jigsaw Rush, Boots versus Kenneth.
Kenneth, he's going fast, but is he faster than Boots? It's looking. Oh no, Kenneth makes a mistake. Oh
So many
no,
mistakes. What
he's
is
messed
going
something
on?
up. Finally gets it
Oh,
done, but Boots is just a little bit slower. It's a mistake-filled round of Jigsaw Rush, but Kenneth just barely manages to keep it, and he's going to extend his lead to a 2-star lead.
yeah, but very close games for with only 2 rounds left. Bro, how you finish that fast? Yeah, only 2 rounds left, and can 2 stars ahead, and this is the
Oh, here
game
we go.
where that
I'm
might help
excited for this.
Woods come back. Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm getting flashbacks from the Christmas tournament here,
Oh
but
yeah.
regardless, Kenneth
Bo-
immediately starting off. Oh no, Boots towards the edge. He's out. He's just gone. He's
yeah,
just gone.
and
Kenneth.
Kenneth solidifying his win, but it seemed like Boots was a bit confused. It feels like he was looking for Kenneth and couldn't find him anywhere. Maybe he got the 1.8 invisibility glitch, but either way, Kenneth getting a huge lead in this round, solidifying his win in game one. We will play around another round, but it was a
Oh, the
very
non actually kind of cooking right now.
yeah, but it was a very close game. Nonetheless, good performance from Boots, a very solid start in the tournaments. Let's see what they will finish
Exactly.
off with.
It is game over, ladies and gentlemen. No way to come back from this. Kenneth has taken game number 1. However, game number 8 played for the vibes, of course.
Hmm.
Now, on this game, I mean, you've already lost the game. You know that if you're Boots. How do you play this game, and how do you regain that that mental?
I will just get a nice solid win in the final round, and to set your mental, to improve your mood for the next round. That's always the best thing you can do, probably.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's just one of those things where you play the last game, maybe you treat it as a nice bit of practice, maybe you see what your opponent does, maybe you just don't even care. You don't even try to play it.
Hmm.
Either way, it's just about focusing up, making sure that you know that this game is very much not over. You have to win 3 games before you win an entire match, and there is still a losers bracket to go. So there is a lot of game left to play here.
Hmm. And we're finishing off the game one with nice RPG here. Let's see how well Boots will do. Kind of starts with a bunch of randoms around him, killing 2 of them already, and I cannot find Boots anywhere. I don't see where he is.
Maybe he just flew off.
I
I
mean,
could see it.
some
No,
people
here,
did that.
yeah. Here comes Boots. He's gonna be on top of the map. He doesn't look like he's going for anybody. Actually, kind of just
He's
kind
kind
of
of
playing
vibing.
around here.
You asked what people could do in these situations, and Boots is just
He's having a good time.
yeah, Boots is just happy to be here, I assume. Okay, he stopped hiding, and he actually going for one of the randoms here. And kind of just flying away from them as well. Don't think he got any kills.
Exactly. Kenneth just, taking the lobby. He's sewed up this game. Nice bow on top. That's going to be Kenneth 3 stars to Boots' none. The game will finish with a final score of 22-14. It looks a lot worse than it actually is on the score sheet, but just know that Boots, especially in that early game, he kept it really close.
He sure did. It was a very good start, very solid start, and it was anyone's game until round 7, where Frozen Floor decided the win, and both participants are ready to jump in round 2 of this
I like
pretty
that.
exciting matchup.
Very fast, very aggressive. I like that. I think that shows that just a little bit of confidence, knowing that, it's one game. Let's just keep it rolling. Maybe some bad games for Boots, maybe some games that he didn't practice that much, or games that he's just not very good at. Maybe next time he'll get a little bit better luck here.
And we're starting off with another
Nice.
RPG.
All right.
Let's
We'll
see
see
if
how he actually plays RPG 16 here.
yeah, let's see if he will actually do it this time. And yeah, he actually goes for one of the randoms now.
Exactly. Going after the non
And getting a kill right off the bat.
Yeah.
Very
Now he's going after Kenneth, the 1v1. This is not good for both players. Oh, but Boots gets hit by Kenneth's pig immediately. Boots, he's going to be backing up. He knows that he can't hang on a direct 1v1 with Kenneth, but Kenneth, he wants that kill, and he's going to... Oh,
Boots
no!
is getting double
What
kill.
happened?
Boots killed both Random and the Kenneth at the same time. Was he luring Ken
no!
there? Was he luring Ken to the middle this way?
Kenneth bounces back immediately, though, with 3. But Boots takes another. He's got 4. And suddenly, Kenneth, they're neck and neck. Boots has managed to keep it close here. And Kenneth already up to 5. Boots ties him up with 5. Who's going to be able to take it? It's going to be close.
Oh, Kenneth killed Boots. Probably getting the win here if Boots doesn't kill any randoms now.
Oh, no. Boots needs a lucky random here if he's going to be able to... If he's going to find the tying kill. He can't do it.
He can't do it. It's a win for Kenneth at the start. Following up with another kind of PvP game.
What a game, man. What a game. And Boots keeps it really close against Kenneth, really making him sweat there. Here we go. A bit of ho-ho. Kenneth going to start off a little bit bad. Oh, I like Boots' strategy here. He's surrounding Kenneth.
Oh gosh, he's surrounding Kenneth, but there is a red on.
Oh my god!
He destroyed him. Damn, look at his CPS.
He snuck through everybody. That was crazy. He snuck through green team and black, like just literally threaded the needle. And Kenneth just has nothing. He might not even get second place here.
Boots is crazy. I did not know. I never played with Boots before, and like this is some really good performance.
His CPS is insane. Wow. And Kenneth already down to 3rd place. Green and red. Green might be able to even take it over Kenneth here. Yeah, Kenneth is out. And there he's off the leaderboard. Wow, what a performance from Boots, not only taking the win, but destroying Kenneth's chances of even getting on that leaderboard.
What it would even spell something out with his lander. Now we have a little of a break with high ground, Boots' favorite party game. Uh, yeah, Sky, we like since we like I live rejoin most of the games, you still wouldn't be able to see the timer anyway, so I'm kind of not even blocking anything here. You are going to hell.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about, Alice 31. Look.
You will not survive. I'm
Oh, just
rap
because you're on the high ground.
I'm rapidly approaching your location.
Oh, damn. Okay. Calm down now.
No, you wronged me, and you must
Take
pay.
off, take off that cowboy skin.
Ow.
Oh, you're the one who's gonna pay. Get out of here. Be gone.
I'm out.
Exactly. We win. Let's go. Kenneth and Boots with a bit of a stare down right now. Both these players looking at each other,
Yeah.
being aggressive. Kenneth trying to be friendly, but there is nothing friendly here. It is bombardment, and it is going to be a competition. I'm going to see who survives just a little bit longer. Bombardment, one of those games that's just so difficult. It's so easy to make an early mistake on bombardment. One wrong movement key, and it's so weird the way those bombs explode. Knowing where the radius is, knowing what's safe and what's not. It's a game that takes a long time to really get good at. And this is a game that I would hope, or I would think that Kenneth would be favored in.
Probably, but Boots has surprised us a lot today. Like, we thought that games like Lab Escape would probably be in Ken's favor by same reasons, and Boots managed to win kind of decisively there. So let's see how well the bombardment will play out for him.
Exactly. It's kind of the difference between a game that's very much based off of vanilla mechanics versus a game that's very much non-vanilla. And a game like Lab Escape has a lot of those very basic vanilla mechanics, just switching, mining, very classic stuff that you would do in vanilla Minecraft. But Bombardment is just something totally different, and that's where Boots might be in trouble. But he managed nice dodge from Boots there. Oh, can't manage to get it done, but he still maintains just a single star lead. Nice play from him overall, though.
Yeah, Boots is still 1 star ahead, and he was like lingering too much in one area, but now we're moving on to the next game of Trampolinia with 20 points right in the middle next to each other.
He only gets one, though.
He only got one, yeah.
He can't get the 20 in Boots. Might got off to an early lead, but Kenneth found that booster. Here comes Boots, though. He's got the booster, too. He's going to be able to get a nice 10 there. There he goes, grabs it, and suddenly Kenneth a little bit farther behind, but it's really close. Comes down to this last hit from Boots. Can he find it?
He did.
Can. Boots takes it over Kenneth, extending that lead back out to 2. And Kenneth, suddenly, he's reeling.
He's reeling. Let's see. Chicken rings now. Another somewhat movement-based, which Boots is like, what is going on with Boots? How is he moving so fast?
Boots is going high right now.
How is he moving so fast?
Kenneth's got a big lead here, though. Boots, he's far behind, trying to chase down Kenneth, but Kenneth, he's playing this so well. Oh, look at the movement from Kenneth. It's actually just perfect right now. Literally textbook stuff from Kenneth on Chicken Ring. Boots trying his best to catch up, but he's going to have to play a little bit more aggressive than that to catch up. No corner cuts, no bottom cuts, no nothing. Kenneth is just going to take this as long as he makes no mistakes. Boots trying his best, but that early start from Kenneth is enough. He is... No! Oh, he missed the last ring.
He missed the last and Boots almost caught up, but...
Oh my god.
Kenneth,
you're playing with my heart, man. You can't do that to me. I got scared there. Kenneth almost messed it up, but he manages just barely by the skin of his teeth to take it. Wow.
Yeah, bringing the lead by 1 star from Boots, but he's still behind. Kenneth needs to perform well in this campaigning.
Exactly. Boots is going to be the gray, and Kenneth looks like he's going to be orange here. if I'm not incorrect. Boots going
Yes.
around the outside. I like that. That's the strategy I usually go with, but we're gonna see if it manages with Kenneth's strategy. Kenneth already with he's been managing to maintain this lead throughout the entire game, but it can change so fast
Yeah, Boots
in
caught
cannon
up.
painting.
Boots caught
Yeah,
up, and
it's
he's actually slightly ahead right now with the last few seconds remaining at the end. And Boots
oh
wins. Boots wins the cannon painting as well.
wow. What is this, man? Boots takes cannon painting in a kind of a come behind victory there. You love to see it from him, but I mean, what's next here? I mean, Super Sheep is a game where you can really like the skill expression in this game is so high, especially with I would argue maybe one of the most famous text glitches, whatever you want to call it, line jumping. And this could be big, big. This is the place where champions are made. Super Sheep.
It sure is.
It's not because I'm named Sheep, okay? Just think the game is really good.
Yeah, but especially with how optimized jumping is now, we've seen so many jumps in the tournament. People getting like 2 or 3 more sometimes. But currently, there's no need to jump for anyone, and all of the randoms are actually gone, which is not the best news for Kenneth, who could have used this game as a little bit of swing to try and catch up and reduce his Boots' lead over him. Because it's still not that big. It's Kenneth still has chance, and he actually going for the jump here.
Oh, Kenneth!
Very ballsy.
Oh, Boots!
Will it pay
He's
off
gonna try
though?
to take.
Will it pay
Oh,
off?
Kenneth's in trouble. He's gonna have to. Oh, he's playing it safe. I like that. Misses the
Boots!
jump.
Boots wins again. Hold on.
Misses the jump, and that's a 3-star lead. And I think that's only one game to go, right? Or
I
maybe
think
two.
so. Hold on, give me a second. Uh, to fill everything in. Might take me a while. The game is very fast. I think it should be one more game.
One more game.
What was
here.
after Trampolinia?
Trampolinia? It was Super Sheep, right?
No, it was Chicken Rings, right?
Oh, Chicken Rings. Chicken Rings, then Super Sheep.
Chicken Rings, Cannon Painting, and Super Ship. Yeah, and one round left, yeah.
One run left on the board. Kenneth down by 3. He is going to need a miracle performance. So there's one game that he's hoping for, one game that's going to help him get there. And I think that game is going to be Pig Jousting. It's one of those games where you can just snipe him off really quickly, really try to, really try to be toxic and grief him immediately. But it's going to be a Lav Escape instead. And Kenneth is in shambles right now. It just seems impossible. He's going to need not only God tier randos, but Boots needs to choke hard here. And it looks like there is no way that Boots is going to choke this quickly. There is no way. It's Boots here. He is the band who beat Kenneth in cannon painting on that very first game. And Boots might have a response. After that game 1 loss, he has responded, and he has responded in a way that Kenneth cannot ignore.
Yeah, very, very good performance from Boots today. Getting a bit unlucky at the end of first game and performing really well in the second round solidifies his win here. And we'll finally not having a 3-0 or a free match sweep in the winners bracket. We will have at least 4 games now, finally.
Here it is.
And
Boots finishes number 1. Kenneth finishes number 2. A 21-17 scoreline finishes it off. And it looked close throughout, but Boots takes one really, really good game of ho ho ho, and that is it kind of just all spiraled out of control from there.
yeah. Hold on. Boots has won.
Here we go.
I want to take a
1-1.
small 30-second break before next round.
Exactly, and it's so interesting because you would think like in a first round of party games, seeding would dictate that somebody as known and as good as Kenneth would be seeded against somebody maybe a little bit worse, but Boots comes in here as an unknown and he's showing up right now. And I mean, this even if he doesn't beat Kenneth, even if he doesn't take it, he's already cemented that name as a threat. He is good. This kid has something. He's already shown that Kenneth is going to have to play a little bit harder. This is not going to be the easy win that maybe Kenneth thought it was going to be.
Yeah. So let's see how the game 3 will play out with all of those stuff. Though it will be very interesting, and maybe people who were predicting Boots to win were actually right the whole time. Maybe they saw something. they knew chat. They
All right, here we go. Jumping into game number 3. 1-1 on the board, and it's going to be a band game.
yeah.
Wonderful start. Love to see it. Here we go. Jumping into our new game here. Hoping for something else. Maybe something that we haven't seen before. I was wondering, what games haven't we seen yet? Maybe a game like Workshop would be
Yeah,
interesting.
Workshop probably. Animal
Oh,
Slaughter.
and here's one.
Yeah,
Animal Slaughter.
it's a game we haven't seen. Let's see if Boots' CPS will help him defeat Kenneth here.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenneth.
CPS is good here, but sometimes it's all about knowing how to play smart. Knowing, like, it's just vision sometimes. Being able to see animals, being able to see places that you need to go, being able to path out, knowing where people are, knowing what animals are going to be killed, and just not making stupid mistakes. Boots, though, already taking a swift lead, a commanding lead at that too, 70-50. Kenneth's going to need to make a bit of a comeback here on the back half.
Yeah, but also what influences this game is RNG factors like randoms and animal spawns, and we do not seem to have too many randoms, and we only have two who don't mess our participants too much, and Kenneth is actually managing to catch up a little bit here, only like being a few points behind.
Oh, he's ahead. He's ahead.
Oh.
It's going to be close. Kenneth.
But with 120 points, who's gonna win? They're like 1 point ahead, and Boots getting
Oh, he ekes it out.
by like 2 points. Another spider maze. We needed it. Thank you. Damn.
Exactly. A fun game of Spider Maze, but Boots, first game and already a lead.
Oh, and all of the randoms are gone. I should be dying too.
Come on, Owls 31, get with the club.
I
Get
not,
involved.
I was not aware at the start of the round, but everyone else left. So it will make games like Frozen
it's a
Floor.
1v1. It's a straight 1v1. This couldn't be more exciting.
Let's see. Pure Frozen Floor 1v1. No swings.
RNG.
Yeah,
no
no
randos.
RNG.
Oh, Boots already near the edge. Kenneth, oh, his aim is so
nice
he's so
combo.
sick. He's so sick, dude. Kenneth is nasty at Frozen Floor. Boots just can't find the answers. Kenneth ties it up 5-5. Another banned game, though.
Getting a bit more banned games than in the previous two rounds.
I'll just quickly beat everybody with my American ping.
Sure.
Fuck. Well, you know, maybe next time.
You try it. You try it.
Fuck off.
Okay.
A devastating performance from Sheepo03 there, but a 1v1 game of Lawnmower. Not actually the kind of game that I like for Lawnmower. Oh no, Boots got kind of griefed by the cow there.
Yeah.
That's not a good start from him, but he's going to keep it close with Kenneth immediately taking the lead, maybe off of that cow grief.
Yeah, but the scores in those types of 1v1s will be close up until the very end. Maybe even resulting in a tie in Lawnmower, which we've seen a few times during this tournament already. So let's see.
Boots, he's trying to get aggressive. No, is he? What is Boots doing here? Boots, what are these sharp turns with you, my man? You're losing so much grass, and Kenneth just seems like he's increasing. What are Boots? What is this? What are you doing? Why are you trying to make crop circles here? It's not how you play this game. What's happening?
He's party gaming. Hold on. let him cook.
Do not let him cook. He's burning everything. Oh my god, a tragedy, and Kenneth takes it easily, I'd say. Wow.
Kenneth takes the lead here. And now we're moving on to the big fishing 1v1.
Okay, and now it comes down.
else.
Oh, Kenneth immediately starts off.
And Kenneth having the best pawn in the game versus Boots having the worst one. Also a factor here. But
That's certainly rough.
Boots seems to finding his space now, his cycle.
Oh, he misses. Oh, he misses again. Boots making too many mistakes, and it doesn't help that he's got a bad spawn. Kenneth just running away with this. His rhythm's so consistent, and Boots making just too many mistakes. I was wondering, how much do spawns matter in pig fishing?
Uh
Is it like a big factor or like a smaller factor, medium factor? How
it
big is this
is,
factor?
I mean, it could be a very big factor, especially with players having around the same skill level, because pigs spawn closer to white and lime spawns, so you can get the picks faster than your opponent, who might get like the more further away spawns. So it could definitely be a factor that affects the game. So like look at Kenneth getting
Exactly.
almost 40 in a tournament match. Like
Big score line right there.
yeah, I've never seen those.
Yeah, and he's there.
Cool.
He is running away 11 to 9, 2 stars ahead. Kenneth trying to make sure that Boots knows that, this is not going to be as easy as he thought it was. He may be new blood, but this is not going to be easy, new blood, all right? This guy's an old veteran. He knows about the party games. And already starting off now, Anvil Spleef, one of those longer games, is all going to come down to how you manage your space and how lucky you get with anvils landing around you, how much you can deal with the anvils, the randomness of the anvils, and then sometimes, maybe towards the end, maybe we'll see an anvil jump. I'd always like to
Yeah.
see one of those.
Yeah, we always have some anvil jumps. However, not that many anvil splits resulted in like going into the last wave yet. We actually have seen quite a few 3-0 sweeps and anvil split by this point. People are not able to be fully concentrated on it for the whole round, making some mistakes, resulting them to die before randoms. And we've seen it quite a bit this tournament so far. Like I'd say like 3 times, I think, if I remember correctly. So
One of those games that just comes down to how, especially towards this part, this is the part where you really, really start having to not only look up but look at your surroundings and make sure you know what's happening around you. Have safe blocks ready, prepared, and have places that you want to go to make sure that you can maximize the amount of land that you have available to you. Already, I'm liking Kenneth's position. It feels like he's got a lot of space available, while Boots on the other side just doesn't feel as close. We'll see though.
yeah.
Now
Oh, doing some risky
here's where
jump.
push comes to shove. Yeah.
Was it some risky, almost like 4 block jump there? Not even necessary to survive, and now he rapidly losing land around him. Yeah, Kenneth is a way better position. Boots needs to find some ways to
Oh,
survive.
Boots.
What is he doing?
Boots. Oh, you're running out of space, Boots. But Kenneth
Oh,
run out of space earlier, Boots. Wow. A little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, and Boots manages to take it.
Boots had everything in control the whole time.
Jigsaw rush. We saw a lot of mistakes in the first round. What are we going to see in the second round? Kenneth going so fast. Oh no, it's just supersonic. Kenneth turned on the after boosters. He turned on the turbo engines, and Boots is just looking at his plot, looking shocked. He's looking over at me. He doesn't know what's going on.
um,
Absolutely baffled. When Kenneth is moving that fast, there's just nothing you can do about it.
yeah. And Kenneth is currently 2 stars ahead, right? With
Yeah,
two
he
games
is two
left.
stars ahead right now. 2 stars with 2 games. Very doable, but
Mhm.
still in the back. He's gonna need to find a way to maybe get a little bit lucky with these games coming up here. Games that he's good at. A lab escape. He'd love one of those. He's been very consistently good at them.
Let's see. Let's see how this game ends. Can. Yes.
All right, here we go. 2 games left. What are we gonna get?
A
It's Animal
repeat.
Slaughter. That's a repeat. Not going to affect
Mm-hmm.
Boots' sighs a breath of relief, maybe, or maybe just a sigh of stress because he knows that the game that he has is not what he wants to see. We'll see though.
We shall see.
Yeah. Boots looking around, trying to find What is he going to get? Is the question. It's a repeat.
I don't.
It's not a repeat.
I don't think it
I don't
is.
think it's. I don't think it is. Yeah, I misremembered. It's RPG 16, and RPG 16 is a game that Kenneth managed to just eke out, but it was close. Boots has shown himself to be very, very competent in RPG 16 already, starting off with an early kill.
Yeah, and Kenneth catching up, but Boots killing one of the randoms right around Kenneth's nose and trying to run away from Kenneth, not getting killed by him. Going for another random, another valuable kill.
Oh, he's one kill. Can Kenneth snipe it? No. Boots, the movement is so clean from him, just dodging everything Kenneth throws at him while also sniping the nods as well. It's a 3-1 lead. Kenneth has got to start maybe going for some easier kills here if he's going to find anything. Boots only competing with a random.
Yeah, but Kenneth getting his second kill, only one behind the random and two behind Boots now. Kenneth getting third kill, he needs to catch up, he needs to try and tie up, he ties it up with mere seconds left. Might come down to the tiebreakers if none of them gets anything.
It's coming down to the tiebreakers, yep. Okay, it's coming down to the tiebreakers.
I will check the deaths in a bit, but right now we have last round of minecart racing.
Wow, last round minecart racing. We are going to hold the scoreboard there. We don't know if that game came down to it, but last round minecart racing. Question is who's going to do a little bit better. Kenneth already starting early, but Boots he's got a nice early start. Can Kenneth get a little bit faster though? It's gonna be who can hit max speed first.
Looks like both so close. They're both so close to the max.
I think they're both at max now.
No, Boots just hit the max speed. He won the minecart racing. No,
Boots got it, and this could be actually so doable for him. He could actually get the tie here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just wins. Oh my god. If he just we are going to a count here. We're going to a death tally. If Boots lives for just a little bit longer, if he had just a little bit fewer deaths than Kenneth, that is going to be a tie game, and we're going to be on to game 5 immediately.
Let me see. Check their kills first to make sure that they tied them. Yeah, they did. And actually none of them died. Both of them got zero.
Is it going to the damage?
It's going up to
the damage.
So we cannot tell who placed what. Okay, so let me fill it in really quickly.
It's coming down to the damage.
Yeah, because it all decides. It all comes down to the damage because Kenneth is 1 star ahead with minecart racing.
Yeah. And if you have just joined us, if you've never watched a party games tournament before, if you tie in a game of party games, it counts as a win for both people. So if Boots manages to win this, if he manages to just eke it out over Kenneth, then it's going to be a tied 21 to 21 game. 20 to 20 game, a clean, even 20-20 game. Both players are going to be on 2 wins, and we are going to be going directly to a game 5.
Okay. Hope none of them have to go really soon. So, I will transfer the party to you really quickly and then go calculate the stuff.
He's gonna go into his into the replay files, ladies and gentlemen, to try and find out who managed to win this. I will be holding on to the party for at least the time being here, but go make sure, watch the Owls31 stream. He will be in the replay files calculating that damage. You can see the calculations live happening right now. Referee decision going on right now.
The most exciting part of that, us counting the damage one by one.
It's counting the damage. It comes down to it, okay? This is very exciting. It's very impactful, okay, Owls31?
Very important.
Help me out here a little bit, okay? I'm trying my best to turn this into an exciting, part of the stream here.
I wished it was not as late in the not as early in the game, I mean. So we didn't have to stop in the middle of the games, but it's fine. We need to know for sure, so people would know if they're tied up, if Ken is ahead right now.
Exactly. It changes the way you play.
Yeah.
It changes how risky you take things. But right now, we will see.
It will take me like from 5 to like 10 minutes, I would say. So just a little break for people to catch their breath, think
Setting up the
about.
files
Yeah,
on Owl's potato PC. Don't worry, he'll get there.
yeah. Let me go. I'm getting there. I'm joining the right world,
It
right?
it just takes a little bit of time, okay, folks?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Uh,
both of these competitors though have been so good. I mean, Boots comes out of the gate surprising all of us, but not only does he come out of the gate surprising because that's easy to do, but he continues to keep the surprises coming. He takes a game off of Kenneth and, suddenly, we are stuck in a potential tie situation. If this is a tie, then that means that both of these players have to start, you have to start wiping your brow a little bit. You have to start praying to the party games gods up above, to whatever cycle theory you believe in, that you're going to get the right games here. Because if you get the games that favor one contestant over another, it could be all she wrote.
that is true. And I'm currently waiting for my replay file to work. I accidentally skipped a bit ahead, so hopefully I won't have to do it again. It takes like a minute for it to. Okay, I think I found the start of RPG. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
34 minutes exactly. We will start with Boots because it game gave him the second place here. Yeah, let's everyone chat also calculate to make sure that I'm not making mistakes. Let's start with Boots' damage here. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Takes his sweet time before shooting the next one. 4. Boots not shooting too often, trying to adjust his aim. 5, 6, 7. That might be the thing that will give him the win here.
Well, those are solid numbers.
Yeah. Really good accuracy. 8. 9. 10. Doesn't seem to find anyone to shoot at this point. Not like he's missing a lot, he just doesn't shoot at all.
I almost like that from him. He's taking time with his shots. A lot of people just like kind of shoot a pig whenever they can. And oftentimes that leads to, your pigs, you don't have a pig when you need one.
Yeah. So, Boots has 10 now. Boots got the 10 damage. Now let's calculate Kenneth.
And 10 is a solid score. You can't be mad about that. But
Yeah.
Kenneth, did he eke out just a little bit more? What happens if they're tied in damage?
They both get 3 stars.
Okay.
Or just the number that they tied for. Like if they tied for second place, they get both 2 stars.
So Boots needs Kenneth to score 9 or below. No, there cannot be any 3-pointers. There cannot be any free throws. There needs to be a solid scoreline that lands just below him.
Hmm.
As we wait for the world to load up here.
Still waiting.
We're all waiting in anticipation. I know we are. Don't worry.
Did I skip too much ahead?
Hey.
I hope not. Should I reload just in case? Though it doesn't
I'm gonna
seem.
leave that up to you. You're the
I'll do it just in case there was something, but it seems like Ken was completely alone, but it is an important matter, so I want to make sure. Y'all think
Of
my game?
course.
Y'all think my game versus Blaster will remain the highest negative star difference between the winner and loser? Like Blaster got 7 stars more overall, but still lost. I don't know. I think I lost by more while winning in losers brackets of the first tournament a few times. I need to. There were like some interesting star differences, but those are not like officially counted games, I guess, anymore. But we will see. I usually don't pay attention to overall star counts. All that matters is the amount of wins you got in the tournament game. The result. Okay, we have reloaded now.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, for the final damage count. Kenneth, he needs 9 damage or below for Boots to win. If he hits 10, that means 10 or higher means that he has won the game, and that is a 2-1 score line.
Let's see. Ken didn't have anyone around him. 1, 2. Oh, I think it's a double. It's a double hit. It's 4 now for Kenneth right at the start. 5.
Oh, it's going
6.
up fast.
Yeah, both of them started really fast. Now he cannot manage to hit anything. Still staying at 6.
Four more hits, and he's won it.
8. Another double kill. Another double hit from Kenneth. Damn. I don't know if it was that. I don't think he hit it. I think he's at 8 right now.
Hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen.
9.
Oh, if he gets one more,
10.
it's game.
11. Yeah, he.
Oh, there it is. And Kenneth, with just a little bit more damage than Boots.
Yeah. 2 double hits. 2 double hits made the difference for Kenneth here.
A 21-19 game.
Damn. Really
Kenneth
close.
just barely takes it. There is no tie here. It is a 2-1 scoreline in terms of the wins department. And Boots, man, you can't be happy about that. You were so close to going down to a game 5, and now instead of getting the game 5 the old-fashioned way, you're just gonna have to fight for it.
Yes.
For it.
Okay, give me the invite me to the party. I don't think I'm in it right now. Yeah.
Hold on.
Be back. Sorry for a little bit of wait. Hypixel tie breaking didn't break this time, but we still need to make sure because it can be really wacky sometimes.
How do I transfer you to become the party leader again? How does that happen?
/P transfer Al31.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we've finished up. Kenneth, 2 games, Boots only 1, and with a long wait like that between a tie game like that, I mean, you're holding your breath for that long, and suddenly it just all comes out one big release. And for Kenneth, it's a sigh of happiness, and for Boots, it's a sigh of just despair because he knows that suddenly he is going to have to fight through this the hard way. There is no more ties. Tying is not an option for Boots. He can only win. He needs to win solidly, decisively. And Kenneth, he's been playing so well in these last couple of games. We'll see if Boots manage to gain back that momentum, gain back that style, and get some lucky games for him, be able to take it.
Oh no. Can you stop with that, please?
Brutal scenes here.
Really brutal. Okay, both seem to be on the opposite sides of each other. Kenneth getting the kill right off the bat. I cannot see. No, Boots is actually right next to him.
Yeah, Kenneth hunting down Boots. I think Boots is at 1 right now.
Yeah, and Kenneth
there it is.
And getting some really good hits, but probably being a bit low himself. Boots is
Oh,
Running
he's
away
just
again.
destroying Boots in the 1v1 right now. Boots cannot Boots cannot go after Kenneth like this. It's just not good for him. It just doesn't work out.
Yeah, but Boots
Kenneth,
is doing a smart thing. He's running away from the fight he cannot take and going for randoms, getting kills and slightly catching up to Kenneth. And one of his AFK kills got stolen by another random. That a kill that could have given Boots a tie here. And now Kenneth is still just one kill ahead. I sort of.
oh, he's got big. Oh, there's the
Oh,
kills.
the
Yes, he had a dude. He went after two people at the same time, both at one. He's got a big double kill, and Kenneth just takes it over Boots dominatingly, and that's going
and
to be
frozen floor now. Chance for Boots to get a big win here, a very needed one, or for Kenneth
yeah.
as well.
Kenneth
Yeah.
has just been cooking on frozen floor, though. Boots has got to. Can he finally take down the menace that is Kenneth? Both players solely focus on each other. Nons in their own little world. Kenneth, though,
Oh.
he's in a bit of a bad position between all the Nons. Oh,
Oh,
nobody
no.
managed to escape, just barely. So smart from him, but Boots.
The randoms are
Oh,
influencing
no,
this game
Kenneth.
so hard, messing up both players bit by bit.
It literally could come down to the wire. Kenneth in a dangerous position.
Oh.
One snowball off.
And
Can he get
Kenneth
it
is
done?
off.
Oh, Boots.
Oh, this might be big for
Just
Boots.
manages to make it happen.
He just needs to outlive the randoms. He outlives one, but then dies to another. But it's still a two-star win here.
That could have been a 2-star lead for him, but it's going to only be one.
Yeah,
It's
a
going to only be one.
one overall. Yeah, let's see.
But in Lawnmower though, Kenneth has been so good in Lawnmower. I just don't like the way Boots plays, and they're both going after each other. Kenneth, so aggressive off rip here, and both of them are actually going to have to fall behind against the Non for at least a little bit though. Falling back behind, and Kenneth will take a solid lead over Boots though. Lily May kind of playing this game in a way that is not normal of a Non here. Kenneth finally manages to take back the lead, and Boots going to be fighting for second there. The timer's kind of running down here. Boots kind of in trouble right now. He's far away from this Non. Oh, manages to finally gets it. Wow, Lily May, what is happening here? The Non might just take away all of Boots's lead.
Something that Boots doesn't need right now is to lose Lawnmower to Aranda, but he manages to get some ground and actually catches up to Ken. Only 2 points behind. What is going on? Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That was so close. He almost snatched it from Ken last second.
Man. Boots just has a way of just eking out these victories by just the tiniest of margins. 6-6 tied up coming into a banned game here. We'll see what happens, but I mean you got to be impressed with both players right now. As much as I will call out Boots and laud his gameplay in Lawnmower. I mean, he makes it work for him, so I guess I can't knock it.
Yeah, it's probably not the most optimized way, but it works. If it works, it works, I guess. Okay, finally moving to the next round. The band game out of the way.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, it's Ho-Ho, and Boots has got to be just, fist pumping just a little bit right now because he wants that game. He knows he's good at that game. And Kenneth, he has to play smart here. Boots, though, spawns in a nice spot. He's going to get so much. Trying to run away. Kenneth, though, he's taking a lot of land here. Boots trying to find a way around. Oh, no, but Kenneth manages just to block it off. And Boots, it's going to be close here. He's still got a lot of Nons. He's got to block him off, try and get as much space as he can. He's a faster clicker, but does he have more space? Does he have the space?
Yeah, I think he had way more space before that, and probably would have been better for him to leave some for Nons to try and pass Kenneth, but Ken himself got way too much land, so... well, it doesn't seem like Ken is too far behind. Maybe if Boots will relax too early, Kenneth might actually catch up here now. He doesn't have enough land here.
I actually like this play from Boots. I think that just blocking off the nons just guaranteeing you the win here, because you know that Kenneth already has like almost half the map. You know that you're not going to be able, like, no non is going to be able to beat him out. So just take the win, take the easy points, and take the easy lead. I like that play a lot.
Yeah, probably a much safer way. Just probably better in close matchups, and Boots now 1 star ahead after 4 games.
Jumping into game number 5. Question is, what are we going to get? A game that maybe favors Kenneth.
And
Kenneth has been
does.
lights out on Jigsaw Rush, and he's looking to continue it. Here he goes. Starts off Kenneth fast as always. No mistakes, no room for error. Boots so far behind. Just nothing you could do about it, because when Kenneth's playing that fast and Boots just doesn't have enough practice, if he's going to continue in this tournament, maybe in the winners, maybe in losers, he's going to need to work on his Jigsaw Rush, because it is by far his weakest game.
Yeah, and it is the easiest to improve with all the practice servers we have, so Boots has all of the tools he needs to get rid of his what seems to be one of the only weaknesses now.
Exactly. 3 games remaining. Tied game, 11 stars each. Question is, who and what is going to come up in these next 3 games? There are a lot of games still open, a lot of games still available. I mean, you look at a game like, maybe not Jigsaw Rush, but a game like Lab Escape, and suddenly Kenneth is starting to sweat a little bit, because he knows that Boots has been lights out of that game. Maybe a game like Workshop is a game where Kenneth could dominate, but we haven't seen it, so we just don't know how good Boots is yet.
I was about to mention, I was like, we haven't seen big jousting with Boots and Kenneth yet, and there it is.
This could be the end of the tournament right now. All right, this could be the end of this match right now. All right, I'm being very serious. Kenneth manages to snipe a Boots really early. It could be lights.
Yeah.
Boots getting aggressive. Oh no, the non behind him. He doesn't see it. He's so low. Boots, oh, you're in trouble, boy. You gotta get out of there.
Boots is dead. I think it might be it. It might be it for Boots here if Kenneth outlives the nons.
I don't like.
Kenneth is dead. Kenneth is dead to random.
Wait,
Kenneth only gets 1 star.
1 star?
Yeah.
Man, oh, Boots, you are counting your lucky stars that you got away with that. Okay, because Boots just played that. I hate to say it, Boots just played that badly. He just played that badly. All right. He went in super aggressive, not realizing what was around him, not realizing that there were nons all around him. All right, sniping him, going after him. He just goes, straight for Kenneth, completely, I gotta say, it's a stupid move, and he gets taken down as a result. And thank God that the nons were good enough to stop Kenneth's massacre or Kenneth's rampage, but Boots is going to give up the lead for that.
Let's see if what they will get next. It's Animal Slaughter, not a repeat, as far as I remember. So
yeah, and it was close last time, so it could literally go to anybody here.
Yeah, only
especially with nons in the picture.
2 points separated them last time. So
Kenneth gets 3 cows off rip. Are you kidding me? That is just tragic. And Kenneth, look at the lead already, getting off to a good start though. The question is, will his luck continue? Boots on the other side, actually with Kenneth, trying to snipe animals from him. The question is he actually working? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it seems like Kenneth got all of those animals there.
Yeah, that's rough. He's already that far behind, but we already saw from last game that it's very easy to make comebacks if you get lucky animal spawns, but he's missing a lot of cows, missing a lot of, man, Boots just not getting the spawns that he wants to see. He's always moving around at the wrong place, the wrong time, trying to find the cows, just can't find them. Kenneth already there first. And Boots, although he's making a little bit of a comeback, Kenneth is just playing so well right now, and it might be a 2-star lead going into the last game.
And
tragic.
With Big Jousting, Ho-Ho, and Frozen Floor out of the way, it seems like Boots doesn't have any options. Maybe cannon painting?
Oh, cannon painting.
Maybe.
Okay. Hello, Als31. Welcome to the casting booth. Pleasure to have you. Jesus.
Avalanche out 8 out of 8. Not again.
Oh man, this could be the game. Boots needs a non to pop off right now. He needs a non to
He
pop off.
needs to
He's already
target
behind.
Ken. Yeah.
He needs to beat Ken, and he needs a non to beat Ken. And Ken is, he's good at cannon painting. All right, although it is, a skillless game that is filled with randomness. Kenneth is good,
He
and
is.
as long as he continues to play like this with 1 second left, nope, Kenneth takes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That is game over. Boots
GG's.
sent to the losers bracket. A GG's coming out from both sides. Kenneth with 18, Boots with 15, a solid win. Those last 3 games all going the way of Kenneth from that 11-11 tie we saw earlier. But, this is not a game that you look at and you say, whatever. This is a game that you look at and you say, Boots, this new guy that came in with, nobody putting eyes on him, nobody putting respect on his name. He's going to get a little bit of respect now because he took Kenneth and he made him play party games to get that win. GG's to both sides.
Yeah, it was really, really good and exciting match. For a game matchup between Ken and Boots, and all 4 of them were really close and could have gone either way. Good performance from both of them. A very solid start for Boots in the tournaments, and a nice first win for Kenneth. GG's.
GG's. All right. So that brings us to the end of, at least this game. Boots and Kenneth going to be going home, going back to their, to their respective places to figure out what they're going to do next, how they're going to play this next. Kenneth is going to be moving up in the bracket. Let's actually see where he's going to move up to. Kenneth going to be moving up to face Centillionaire in the next round. That is going to be a rough matchup from him. That could be directly into the losers bracket. And for Kenneth and for Boots goes all the way down. He's going to be facing Never Random. Never Random, not a name that I am actually aware of. You're going to have to fill me in on him.
Yeah, Neverendum is the person I never heard of before he signed up for the tournament as well. But he apparently was in the community since 2021, just wasn't active at all, and just suddenly coming back to life and being some semi-active person now. Decided to try himself in the tournament and got
Kind of got
against
stomped by Centillionaire.
yeah, got
like.
against Centillionaire in the first round, which is tough, but had some good rounds and had some good performances. But before I saw both games, it seemed like if Neverendum and Boots will go up against each other, it might be really close. But seeing that performance from Boots, I think I kind of have a clear favorite here for me in this matchup. I think
Yeah,
Boots
absolutely. I would agree. Boots just played really well that entire game. He never looked like he was out of it. He always looked like he was fighting, never making like massive mistakes that would cost him. Only small little mistakes that kind of just ended up in Kenneth just being a little bit better at the end of the day. But I mean, look, it is just one game. It's one match. In the grand scheme of things, the party games will continue. All right. Follow the Owls 31 YouTube channel if you want
What?
to continue to watch
Huh?
every fuck. Damn it. Okay, never mind. My ad is fucked. You
sorry.
do the advertisement. I already fucked it.
Nice. I do not have a YouTube channel just for my content. I have the one
Damn
for
it.
Party Games records, Party Games top scores, but it's just the archive of all records we have. What I do have is a Discord server and for just my streams, and Discord server for Party Games where we're hosting all of those events, all of those tournaments. So definitely check those out, and definitely check out Ship's stream, Ship's Twitch, Ship03. Very good help, very good commentary as usual. Always a pleasure to have you here.
Always a pleasure to be here, man. Always super fun.
Yeah, let me plug your link in the chat really quickly for people who are would wanna check out your streams.
All right, look, I've got to scramble out of here. But look, a fun game. I will absolutely be back for more games, and Owls will be back to stream all the games. I mean, anything party games related, Owls 31 is the place to go. He is your man. He is the content goblin that you need to follow if you want to follow all the action that is coming your way, because this tournament is only heating up. This is only the first round, ladies and gentlemen. So stay excited, stay tuned, and yeah. we'll hopefully see you in a little bit for a little bit more party games action.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
being here. I will say bye to my stream after you leave, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. It was
absolutely. All right,
alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya, sheep. Uh, I'll talk to chat for like a minute before leaving too, because I do not think any other games are planned right now, and I don't know if anyone is gonna schedule anything today. We have pretty exciting schedule tomorrow. We might even having my match being streamed from my perspective against Vacuum Cleaner tomorrow. So will be exciting stuff. Um, but for now, we won't have anything. Also, however, if you guys wanna see all of the tournament games, I also recommend you go join the Hypixel Party Games Discord server. You can run the !PG Discord command to get the link, because all of the tournament announcements are there, and if something is wrong with my streams like we had yesterday, and if I'm like asleep and another organizers need to spectate the game, they will be broadcasted in the tournament live VC instead of a Twitch stream. So this is definitely you definitely need to be there if you don't want to miss any games, and also if you wanna participate in the predictions competition that we started. So we have a lot of stuff for the tournaments, a lot of info there. So, but I must take my leave here as well. So let me check players chat really quickly again. Maybe if people are playing something. No, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna play anything soon. So hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun match. It was a very exciting result. Very good performance from both players. Hopefully next games will be as exciting tomorrow. So I doubt I will be streaming today anymore. So thank you everyone for stopping by, for hopping on the stream. Hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all tomorrow with new tournament games. Bye guys.